Okay, so I would like to recommend a movie this time because it's about the topic I wanted to talk about for a long time, and I wanted to gather my thoughts. And this is an interesting movie because I wouldn't have watched it if I didn't volunteer in a documentary film festival. But I had to be in that room, so I watched the movie, and it is called Nits Island. It's about a video game, and basically about those who play this video game, which is the video game is actually DayZ. So if you know that video game, you probably know something about this movie, at least the locations, or maybe some of the participants as well, or maybe the director interviewed you. So yeah, the director was interested in like why people participate in that game, I think, and the first 20 minutes were like awful because I just don't understand the mindset of people who do these role plays about like being acting like a cannibal and killing people. That's just not something I want to, and it's not something I would enjoy ever. But then actually some of the participants started to talk about themselves and their real life, and when they admitted that they used the game to escape or run away or flight as a flight response, to run away from everyday life reality, and they can be themselves, or maybe the person who they can't be in the role play. I mean, no, in the real life situations. So yeah, this was and then this was the movie about, and so I realized that's when I realized that I wanted to talk about the flight response and what is very much related to dissociation. So it's because I also practiced running away. I just used traveling and working abroad as a flight response, and so yeah, this was my running away, escaping from reality, because I think I change my job every year. So in a new country, you have to make a new life, new friends, get used to the new job, and you don't have time to face your reality or your feelings or your problems. And this was a really good escape from me. So this dissociation actually was, I think it was mainly part of my life in my teenage years. In the end, I produced the actual symptoms. So it's when you start to look at yourself or your actions as like it's like an out of body experience. So, and yeah, I just that's how I felt. And also I had a dream that I kind of wanted to know what it means, but it meant what it was that I couldn't face. So it was basically I was in a hospital and they let me out, and I saw a person the same as me lying in a bed. And first I was just happy that I can leave, but when I left the hospital, I was kind of confused that what if that other person is the real me. So it was really crazy. And yeah, so I think it symbolized that I just left one part of myself, or just I couldn't face one part of myself, which was completely normal as a trauma response. So I don't blame myself at all now. But yeah, also traditionally in my family, we didn't learn how to face problems or how to resolve or work through problems or hard feelings. We just acted as if nothing happened and tried to act like, just try to move on and be happy what we had. It's just I was so traumatized that I just couldn't be happy about most of the things, and yeah, it could be seen. However, flight response and dissociation is a characteristic of complex PTSD, and yeah, so yeah, the main characteristics of dissociation is like the person looks at herself or himself as an like someone out of himself or herself. It's weird. Or the other symptom is that you look at reality as if it was like through a fog or it was a dream. Now I don't think I had this. I had the first type, I think. And so the good news is that since these people use their imagination, whether it's good for them or not, so this is what can heal them as well. So I think it's like KIP technique, which is like an imaginary technique. It's very similar to hypnosis as well, but I think the KIP, which uses like inner symbols, can be really useful. I realized that it helped me too. Yeah, it's very important to point out that what we call a disorder is actually a solution of the psyche to remove itself from excessive pain. So so I think in the end we just have to face the real hard feelings and work our way through it. And so what can trauma-informed coaching help you with if you feel like you're escaping or trying to run away from certain problems? We can make a plan, either how not to get into situations when you feel like you have to run away, or we can make a step-by-step program to how to avoid these. So yeah, how to avoid the running away and how to face the situation, possibly in an assertive way or as assertive as possible. Thank you.